It's quite common to have multiple windows open on a single desktop, such as Excel and Word running at the same time. We may even have Outlook running, a File Explorer running, and maybe even a few other programs running at the same time, maybe even all on one desktop. Our last video, we showed you how to use multiple desktops to keep things clutter-free and organized. But again, we may have multiple windows open on a single desktop, and I am going to show you how to use the new feature called Windows Snap. Now you might be thinking, Tom, Windows Snap isn't new, but it's been revisited and enhanced to make it even more useful. So what is Windows Snap? Well, very commonly we will take a window, especially if we have a larger monitor, and we'll scooch it over to the right and we'll size it to make room on the other side of the screen for another window so that we can look at two programs simultaneously while we're making comparisons and assessments. So now you can see I've got Word and Excel on two sides of my screen. Very easy. Let's put it back the way it was and learn how Windows Snap will make this far easier for us. By grabbing a title bar, we know this already, we can drag the window around, up, down, left, and right. But if we grab a title bar and we shove the title bar all the way to the right or all the way to the left side of our screen, as I'm doing now, you'll notice as soon as my mouse hits the right edge of the screen, it'll snap and fill the screen with that program. But notice the new feature, Microsoft, they do a lot of research. And they realize that when we do a Windows Snap, say to the right side of their screen, we're probably interested in snapping another program to the left. So it tiles the programs and says, hey, Tom, which of these windows would you like to snap to the left side of the screen? And I'd like to snap Excel. So I click and boom, both windows are sitting side by side. I'm going to show that to you again much quicker this time. So I'll drag Excel back down, drag Word back down, and my plan now is to snap Microsoft Word to the left side of the screen and Excel to the right. So I'll grab Excel this time and drag it to the right side of the screen. It'll snap, and then right away, Microsoft says, well, do you want to snap one of these other windows? Yes. How about Word? Boom, there it is. And I can grab the top of my windows once again to drag them down out of the snapped mode. You might think, well, Tom, what if I don't want to snap a second window? If that's the case, you simply drag a window to the right, or this time, as I'm going to do, to the left. I'll snap it in, and if I don't want to snap Word or the File Explorer as well to the right, I just simply click in the blank area of my screen and it leaves the windows right where they were. Windows Snap is a really great feature. It always has been, but now it's been enhanced with the auto tiling, allowing me to snap another window in place on the opposite side of the screen. Take a moment, pause the video, and go try Windows Snap yourself. As you can see, I've got a boatload of applications running on this desktop. Word, Excel, File Explorer, OneNote, a calculator. I'd like to get it all off my screen. I don't want to close the programs, I just like to minimize them all. Well, on the lower right corner of your screen, way down there, it looks like absolutely nothing. To the right of your clock, there's a special button down there called Show Desktop. You don't even see your mouse when you get down there, but when you shove your mouse all the way to the lower right corner of your screen and just click once, it'll minimize all your windows. Nothing's been closed, it's just simply minimized. If I click there again, all the icons come right back, all the windows come right back where they were. Now that's a great feature. In fact, there's a keyboard shortcut for that. If you hold down the Windows key and hit a D, D standing for desktop, it does the same thing. Windows D will bring everything right back where it was originally. So either use the lower right corner of your screen or Windows D to minimize everything or bring it right back to where it was before you minimized it. Give it a try. Pause the video, try Windows D, or use the lower right corner of your screen to show your desktop. Come back in just a minute and I'll show you one more cool Windows feature for managing all these windows on your screen. Well, I'm glad you came back because I wanted to show you one more really cool feature to deal with multiple windows on your desktop. It's called Windows Shake. Yep, you heard me right. Windows Shake. If I go to any one of these windows, perhaps Microsoft Excel, and grab it by the title bar, hold down my mouse button and give it a good shaking. All the other windows minimize except for Excel. It's like taking a piece of paper and shaking all the crumbs off it. They all fall down and land on the taskbar. If I take my mouse back to the icon, the title bar of Excel, and shake it again, everything comes right back where it was. Let's do it again to another window. How about the calculator? Give it a good shaking. Everything falls off. I shake it again. Everything comes right back where it was. Now it looks like I'm doing a spastic shake to get it to work, but really it's just a good swift 1, 2, 3. So you do a 1, 2, 3 and everything minimizes. 1, 2, 3 and everything comes back. But don't be shy. If you give it a 4 or 5 or 6 spastic shakes, it'll still work quite nicely. We call that Windows Shake. Pause the video, go give that one a try. It's actually kind of fun and very efficient.